Hello all, welcome to my channel. I am Raju Pujala. In this video, let's take a quick look at union all. What exactly is union all? So if you have two tables and you would like to merge both the tables into one table, you can use this union all. Or else, if you have two temporary views and you would like to merge into one view, you can use this union all. So if you look at the real-time scenarios where exactly this union all works, so we are using these snapshot tables, right? For example, if you have a demand for a specific day, we are taking a snapshot of that data, and then whatever the original data it is there, we are merging the snapshot data with the original data, which differentiates by date using the union all. So for example, let's go to the Google Sheets. So I have serial number, okay, name, name, customer ID, uh, amount spent, transaction, transaction date. So for example, I have a data like this, and one Rajiv, customer ID is 101, amount spent is like $200, transaction date is today's date. Okay, and for example, two Mahesh, 102, $250, transaction date is today, and three Sai, 103, 120. So transaction date is day. So basically, this is the table for the date 2022 12. Let's assume that we have one more table as well over here, and this is for 21st. Okay, this is for the 21st, and let's assume that the names are like Ujala, and so 104, 105, 106. Chavadam Chavadam. So now, so just assume that you are maintaining a tracker on every day, okay, to which helps you to understand like how much revenue you are generating and who are all the customers who are visiting. So one end of the day, if you would like to consolidate all the reports into one, so basically what we will do, we'll copy here, we'll copy until here, we'll paste it here, and then we'll copy the other data and we'll paste it over here, right? So this is how we do consolidate the data into one. So similarly, how we can achieve this um, in the SQL by using union all. So union all is a function which helps us to merge two tables or two views into one. Let's go into the BigQuery. Let's see. So with um, 22nd, okay, with the December 22nd data as, okay, select um, Rajiv as customer name, and 101 as customer ID, and $100 as amount, um, transaction transaction, and date time of 2024 12 21 as transaction transaction date. Okay, so let's assume that we have another data. Select Mahesh, 102, 200, and the date time of same date 2024. Okay, let's say 21 data, 2024 12 21. Okay, so on 21st December we have two sales. Let's assume that on 24 December 22 data as, so select Sai as customer name, 104 as customer ID, and so $1,200 as transaction amount. So date time 2024, so 12/22 as transaction date. Okay, cool. Now how we can match both of them into one? Select start from December 21 data, union all, select start from December 22 data. Let's run this one. So now we have successfully able to match both the tables into one table. For example, just assume that if there are like some duplicate values over here and here. So for example, let's assume that we don't have the transaction date here. Okay, and and also we have no transaction date, and we have Mahesh again on December 22nd as well. Okay, now let's run this one. Now, if you see, if you look at the data, so Mahesh, the record has entered twice, and if you would like to remove the duplicates, so what you can do, so you can make this as a subquery, or you can again you can create this as like um, you can create comma and final as this is the final data, right? And then select star from final group by 1 comma 2 comma 3. So if you run this one, it will remove the duplicates for you, right? Or else if you have the data like this, the union, right, where you have a duplicate, where you have a duplicate and you would like to remove the duplicates, so how you can do, so you can consider this as a subquery. For example, select start from, and I'm making this as a subquery, right? Okay, now group by 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now if you run this one, so you can see, you can also do this one. So which is the most effective one? So using with clauses is the most effective one rather than using subqueries, because subqueries always impact on the performance of execution speed. And also let's quickly look at how we can match the tables. For example, so this is a table, let's assume this is a table, create or replace table. So under data set 1 I would like to create this one dot 22nd December sales as, so this is one table. Okay, and I would like to create one more table as well, create or replace table dataset dot 23rd. Okay, this is 21st. Okay, and this is 22nd December sales as. Okay, we can do something like this. So now let's quickly create two tables. I'm running this one. So you can see once we create the tables, it will come under the dataset 1. It's still running. You can see the query running processing time over here. It is taking more than 23 seconds. Interesting. Okay. Okay, now we have successfully created, in case if you want to see this one, select star from, can see the number of records over here. Now if you would like to union or merge both the tables, union all, and you can do this table as well, and select star from this as well, you can do. Yeah, so it has done here. If you click on view results, you can see the match, and again you can create a table like this one. Okay, now let's look at one more scenario. So for example, this is with table 1 as, this has this data, and and table 2 has this data. This is table 1. Okay, table 2 as this data, right? So we are able to successfully match both into one. Okay, union all, select star from table table 2. So we are successfully able to match both the one into one. But what if if the column names are different? For example, here the customer name. So for example, here let's select customer. Now let's look at it whether it will successfully match or not. Yeah, it is successfully matching. But what is the name it is taking? So it is taking the name of the first table, because here we have mentioned the first table. So whatever the header names it is going here, it will take these headers as the final headers. Okay, let's do one thing. So this has three columns and this has three columns, right? Let's delete one column and delete the transaction over here. Okay, let's run this one. Now it will throw an error. Okay, no, I thought it's going to throw an error. Now see, queries in union all have mismatched column count. So basically it has three columns and it has two columns, so the merge will not happen. So this is how, I mean even if the data types, for example, let's delete the transaction here. So if you run this one, this will be fine. Okay, so all the ones are the strings. I'm going to make as integer. Okay, so let's do this one. And now let's run this one. Let's see whether it will take it. No. So this one here in the table one, this is string, and here this is a integer. So because it has incompatible types, string and integer, so it doesn't know whether it has to create the final match with data type as string or the integer. So these are the few things that you have to consider while doing matching. Thank you for watching this video.